Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we're just going to do a little stitch with me. We're going to stitch this Joy Sunday. I finished this pumpkin here. So we're going to move on to this little green pumpkin here by the front door. And there it is. We've stitched on this before. So that's what that big orange pumpkin looks like. I started a little bit in the house here. So we're going to start here, do this pink symbol here on this little green pumpkin. I'm going to zoom you in a little bit. Hopefully that's not too close. It should be good. All right. So let's get started. We're starting with color number 739 on this pink symbol. So what have you guys been up to? It is my Friday night because my week with work starts on a Friday and ends on a Tuesday. And then Wednesday and Thursday is my weekend. I am exhausted from work. They're working me so much. And with all the training I've been doing, it's even more tiring. So lately I've mainly been stitching on 11 counts. Mainly 11 counts. It's the first time I've stitched on a 14 count in about, it's been a minute. After I finish with this pink symbol, we're going to move on to this purple dash symbol. So grab a project, grab a coffee, and let's just stitch and chat. I'm drinking a pumpkin spice coffee right now. Well, it's just a plain Nespresso pod, Intenso, I think that's how you say it, with some pumpkin spice creamer. And it is definitely intense. I'm gonna move it up just a little bit. I can't wait. I might do some of the back stitching on the big orange pumpkin just to see what it looks like, because I believe it does get back stitching pretty much where the lines are here to separate the little sections of the pumpkin. We had a nor'easter roll through. It wasn't too bad. Pretty mild. Just lots of wind, misty rain. We caught just the edge of it, I think. And now it's really cold out. I had to turn on the furnace. It got cold in here, and I was mad. It's too early to be turning on the furnace. I'm not really sure, but I think this week I might order a Mona Lisa. There's a Mona Lisa kit that I really, really want. I'll have to look through all the different sites I order from and see what's on sale. If it's on sale, I'll get it. If it's not on sale, I'm not gonna get it. And I'm pretty sure my husband will kill me if he sees me bring another cross stitch into the house. Now, I did have one new start this week. We'll probably stitch it in another video. It's the Spring Brand, I think it's called Lake Como. And it just looks so pretty. So I'm doing a little bit of test stitching on it right now. So maybe I'll film some stitching. All right, we're just about finished with this color on the pumpkin. And we'll move to the next one. That was a quick stitch. It's so much quicker to stitch when you're using both hands. Most of the time I sit on the couch and hold my project with one hand and work with the other. All right, hold on 1 second. Let me take this thread out, change my needle, and I'll be right back. This next thread we're stitching is number 3866, and it's this all close to the same color. It's got more of a, I think, a grayish undertone to it, and it's got this little purple dash or maroon dash is what we're stitching. We're just moving right along. This is going to be a little bit of a longer video than some of my others. I just really wanted to stitch and chat. Definitely let me know in the comments what you're working on, what your favorite brands are. I think my favorite brands so far have been Joy Sunday, of course, always a classic. And then Spring Brand and Mona Lisa. Just really, really love those brands. I have one fairy brand that it's slowly growing on me. It's not like, it's not my favorite, mainly because I don't like the way their thread, because they use their own thread, I don't like the way their thread curls up when I'm trying to work with it. It just is bothersome, and I don't like that. But otherwise, the canvas and everything is really nice. So. And the Temu kits, for being budget kits, they're nice to work. I hate the fact that I have to prep them before I work them. But the canvases are nice. The thread is nice. The needles are pretty great. We're just moving right along here. If you hear laughing in the background, it's my 7-year-old. She's got the giggles. This one is really nice. This Joy Sunday is printed so incredibly well. So well. All right. Oh, that noise in the background, if you hear any, is my husband pacing around, waiting for his chance to stream on Twitch. It's looking cute, I guess. It'll be cuter once I get some more of the green in there, I think. I'm definitely going to continue to stitch this one. I want to do some more of the house, like in the house here, and finish this door. That'll be nice. So... Anybody have any grand plans for the rest of the week? I'm gonna enjoy my 2 days off, my so-called weekend, and then it's back to work. I work every weekend. I never have a weekend off. Never a Saturday and Sunday off. Alrighty. I think I'm gonna end it here. We'll call it a night. I am gonna go ahead and keep stitching this. And then maybe I'll stitch it again on the next video. just so we can see how far along we get. I do need to break out the spooky house again, for sure, because we're getting close to Halloween. Oh, speaking of Halloween, I watched a Halloween movie, and it made absolutely no sense. I don't know if I wasn't interested in it. I don't know what it was, but the storyline, to me, made absolutely no sense. It was the movie Trick or Treat from, I think it came out in 2009. And it just, it just, there's too much different things going on throughout the town, and it was just a hodgepodge of madness. Definitely would not recommend it. Unless you're into scary movies like that, but I tend to like my movies have a plot that makes sense. So, well, hopefully you guys could see me stitching this reel. This is a light color. Didn't realize how light it was. Hopefully it contrasted well against the dark symbols. So, all right. And there we go. We're gonna end it right there. There's the little pumpkin. Let's zoom out a little bit. Here's gonna be the little pumpkin. I'm gonna guess the green is further around the edges. And then there's the big pumpkin and some of the house going on. So thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, maybe ring that bell to get notified anytime I upload. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.